Hey Reddit. Which conspiracy theory do you believe is true? Do you believe? For more videos, like and subscribe.
I've always thought that competition reality shows purposefully send someone home each season that deserves to stay. So that people get mad and talk about it online and get other people interested in watching the show.
I think they have who they already want to win at the beginning.
It's okay. You can say Drag Race.
I'm tempted to believe the one about Michael Jordan's first retirement being a secret suspension for betting on games.
If I was Michael Jordan, I would bet on my games too.
I mean, I'm pretty sure a movie was made about this already. He had to help the Looney Tunes.
There are only 42 questions ever asked on this sub, and they are randomly posted by a bot. I think the bot needs work though. This one was just asked 2 days ago.
What conspiracy theory do you believe to be true? Men, what makes a woman sexy? Women, what makes a man sexy? You can send one message to everyone. What would it be? Americans, what shocked you when traveling abroad? Non-Americans, what shocked you about the United States? If every state represented something dumb, what would your state be? Instead of health convenience stores, what would heck inconvenience stores have? What are your dating red flags? What is a story you have to tell that hasn't fit any askreddit questions? I think I can get all 42.
Shish. Don't tell people. Where else am I supposed to get the answers for this one?
That Corey Feldman is right, and there is a casting couch for kids in Hollywood to get roles, and parents are too blinded by the thought of stardom that they turned a blind eye in the past. I really hope it isn't true. But that Harvey Weinstein and the movie Bombshell make me fearful that scum is everywhere in that town.
Crazy part about this is that both Shirley Temple and Judy Garland brought it to light decades ago, and we still don't care as a society to do anything about it.
Hollywood is full of criminals.
The first NBA draft lottery was rigged to give Patrick Ewing to the Knicks. On the video, the commissioner pulls an envelope out with a clearly bent corner and sighs a huge sigh of relief when he reads what's inside.
Well, that worked out really well for them. Former Knicks NBA fan.
This is definitely one I believe. He looks so concerned when searching for the lottery envelope. Also, many think the envelope was frozen before the drawing.
That every few weeks this question is posted by them to check if we've discovered them yet. Thinking face. Click on the emoji.
Till you can hide a link in an emoji.
Throwback Thursday was invented so that social media apps, mainly Facebook, could build and develop facial recognition technology showing the faces of people over time.
Isn't that true for 10 years challenge as well? Wow, that's a good one. That actually makes sense. Government keep asking people on our askreddit about the conspiracies they believe in so that they can do better job at hiding it. Wait a minute.
FBI, bitch, you wanna disappear.
David Kelly didn't kill himself. Now, for those who are too young to remember, shortly after 9/11, the US and the UK decided to invade Iraq. The rationale was that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction WMDs, even though the UN's chief weapons inspector wasn't convinced. A prominent UK weapons expert, one David Kelly, leaked to a journalist that he believed the report alleging WMDs was sexed up in order to give an excuse to go to war, and repeated his claims in front of a parliamentary committee. In so doing, he massively embarrassed the government because he was essentially accusing them of fabricating evidence to give them an excuse to go to a war they'd already decided to fight. 2 days later, Kelly took a huge dose of coproxamol and slit his wrist, severing his ulnar artery, on a walk in the woods near his home.
Imagine how easy it would be for someone to fake that too. Especially if it were the government, who probably also had their fingers in who determined the cause of death.
The important thing to remember about the dossier on Iraq's weapons of mass destruction, and the thing that made his testimony so damning, was that he wrote it. He basically testified that they had taken his dossier and changed things to justify a war.
The line on the laundry detergent measuring cup is higher than it needs to be.
Oh yes. And the hole your toothpaste comes out of is far too big, etc.
Actually, this was reported somewhere. I use about 1/2 until I hit work clothes with actual oil and grease.
Governments spread wild and crazy conspiracy theories to discredit conspiracy theorists and make them look like lunatics. That way, when someone actually finds a real conspiracy, people will just go, oh, it's one of those crazy guys.
Muddying the waters is an old political game, and it's being played more actively today than ever before.
Mo Shylock secretly knows the Simpsons children are prank calling him, but is playing along with them because he enjoys hearing them laugh.
Whoa.
It came to mind that women's makeup is actually secretly damaging their skin, so when they see it, they'd be convinced to buy more makeup.
And it used to be much worse. You know all those paintings of Queen Elizabeth I in white makeup? It was lead-based, fucking up her face and teeth, necessitating more makeup. I don't think it was malicious though. Just wildly ignorant.
I think this would make sense, except that literally everything damages your skin. I haven't worn makeup in a while due to COVID-19 and my skin is an absolute disaster, and just due to food, hormones, stress. Wish I knew.